know, a lot more to go.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make you late, so don't be mad at me.
What's up, YouTube? It's Wednesday, and just getting back on the wagon here in terms of work. What is she doing? And my first full day with my new glasses, which I'm kind of excited about. Rowan thinks they look good. Arden thinks they look... What do you think about my glasses?
I'm not telling you.
She's not telling me her opinion. Got some morning errands to do. Gotta drop this one off to her... What is it?
Nomad camp.
Nomad camp, and then just gonna do some stuff in the morning and then grind. Just one of those normal work days, I think. But first, some yogurt.
But first, some yogurt!
Did she just lick me?
Yeah!
Back here in SF. Beautiful weather. Cool. Much cooler than Florida and Georgia. Man, I just miss San Francisco so much. Love this town. What's up, Internet? Been a very long day of just administratively catching up. Errands. I got a new pair of pants. I got new pants. I hate shopping. I don't know about you, but I personally detest having to buy anything like that. There was one topic that I wanted to just chat through, or at least capture a couple of thoughts, and that was just this vlog, this video exercise. The last couple weeks, of course, I was on vacation, and it just gave me some time to think and dialogue with my brother, who's doing a video YouTube channel as well, and just honestly address or confront some insecurities that I have and thoughts I do have around just video blogging and blogging in general. I think my brother asked me very pointedly a week ago, like, hey, why are you doing this? What's the point of this, at this juncture? I've got, another 100 or so to do to get to, over a year straight every day. That feels really daunting, and I don't have anything to prove to anyone. No one's really, waiting up at night to watch these vlogs. And so he just asked me point blank and very honestly and very candidly, hey, like, what's the deal at this point in time? The reality is, there is no grand plan. There's no strategic game plan beyond just me finishing what I started. And to that end, my brother then challenged me, hey, like, of course, what could you do instead of, in terms of the time that I have to do these video blogs, like, is there a better way to spend that time? And that's a great question to ask. That's something that I challenge others on. That's something I don't want to challenge myself on. The thing is, I've done an incredible job in the last few months in this year of paring projects down. I'm the most focused I have been in a long time, and so I'm not hurting for time. I am in the best place I think I've ever been with time management, and the management of my time. So I'm really good. I'm in a really good spot. But there's this thing that I mentioned to him, and I said, you know what, there's this very important, deeply personal thing of finishing what I start, especially after having quit the first time and coming back. And an example I used was I committed to get a master's degree and ended up being a double master's. It took 7.5 years, and everyone told me to quit, including my counselors, including my wife, my coaches, my mentors. They said, hey, like, why are you doing these things? And I felt like I wanted to finish it. I felt called to finish it. I felt like it was going to be important. But there were many, countless times over that 7.5 year block where I asked myself that very hard question. Hey, why am I doing this? Like, everyone's telling me to quit, and, I have a very good direction. My life is headed in the right direction, and the degrees, these master's degrees, do not necessarily help with the current direction, or they're not creating this. They're not an obvious accelerant to where I'm headed. But the thing is, in retrospect now, like looking back, I am so glad that I finished. And it's this overwhelming emotion of an accomplishment, of something that I felt like I needed to do, that I worked through, that I did. And now I'm so grateful. I'm so thankful that I didn't listen to a lot of people that I trust and respect and love, but that I held firm to just doing this. And I know that I'm going to have the exact same emotion when I finish this video project and really finalize it is, hey, I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I'm done. I'm glad I finished what I started. And sure, double master's degrees from, double master's is not the same thing as video blogging for a year. It's really not even in the same category, but it's still a project that there's a beginning and an end, and I feel like I want to finish it. And that's really it. That's what I think I came away with as I kind of thought through it on my vacation, which I think was a significant mental exercise. It was like, hey, why am I doing this? Like, I don't owe anyone anything. So yeah, I feel really good about where I'm at with the video project. And this is very rambly, and it may not resonate with you at all, but I'm sure there are things that you've committed to in project-wise, maybe even relationship-wise, that you've wrestled with, continually saying yes to it. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? And sometimes the argument is very logical, and it can take the shape of and form of a simple equation. But other times there's just something within you that says, I got to finish it. I got to do it, and there's no one else in the world who is going to ratify or validate or empathize or understand, and I have to do this. The only person in the world where it makes sense is you. And I think that's where I am with a video project. And at this point in time, for the very, very, very few folks who are following and watching, these vlogs are very simple now. They're not complex. There's not much post-production. There's not much production at all, actually. It's just me just capturing thoughts. Occasionally, like on the vacation, I'll do a little bit more, spend a little bit more time and work on putting them together. But otherwise, this is my life. My life is fairly simple. It's fairly mundane and banal, very much like probably many of our lives. It's me being a dad and a husband and a founder of a company. I'm trying to not suck at all of them at the exact same time. And I think in many ways, many years from now, I will appreciate some of these videos, and just kind of coming back to them and saying, wow, in that moment, that was okay. Anyway, that's really it. I'm sitting waiting here to pick up my daughter, so I wanted to capture this and keep it simple and keep it on the reel, I guess. But otherwise, I'm just grinding now. I've got my startup. I've got the staff that need my support, and we've got customers who need help and who we're trying to create value for. And in between all of that is life, getting new glasses, getting new pants, trying to find the right things to eat every day. Like this is life, right? And that's what I work through every day. That's what you work through every day. Besides the thousands of different insecurities and anxieties that I have and that you might have as well. But anyway, I'm committed to finish, and I think that was a good couple weeks of me reflecting, thinking through, being challenged by my brother, who, by the way, is completely, like, I mentioned this previously, his channel is blowing up, like, it's really blowing up. He crossed 3,000 subscribers this morning, or maybe a couple days ago, and, like, the last time I feel like I really mentioned his vlog, he'd crossed 1,000. So it's like he's rapidly building an audience and a community, and it's really cool to see. I'm just so encouraged by it, to be a part of it lightly, as in I have a little bit of the, like, behind the scenes look, because we chat all the time. But otherwise, it's really what he's just he's just doing great work. And it's really encouraging to see. So I think it's always encouraging to watch someone who you're a fan of, who you support and encourage, be successful. And that is one of the most exciting things that we get to participate in, is other people's lives and to see them succeed. So maybe that's the thought of the day. Who in your life is succeeding and that you're grateful for? For me, it's my team, my partners, my co-founders, my brother. Like, these are all people that I'm super fans of, and I'm just watching them. I love watching them succeed. So anyway, that's it for the vlog. I'm going to edit it now and try to publish it. Hope you guys have a great Wednesday.